Good morning. As you could probably tell, it is very, very windy. I am at North Weald Airfield in Essex. I want to start this video by saying a couple of things. First off, oh wow, okay, normally if a day is like today and I'm supposed to be filming a car, especially a performance car, I would postpone. I would rearrange, reschedule. We'll do it another day. I don't like driving cars in substandard conditions. It's just not fair. It's just not right. Also, a few people recently have been asking about how promotion on YouTube works, all that sort of stuff. Do I get paid for the things I say? For the most part, no. If I have been paid to say something, I will tick the paid promotion box. If I am doing something for nothing or just, you know, expenses being covered, no, that doesn't get ticked. But today, I'm not being paid, but I'm having a very good time. You see, today is a day of opportunity. Today is one of those days that I really hope you guys can hear me okay. Today's a lovely day because I was on a Lotus forum called Sellock lately, and there's a chap who's a member there is deciding to raffle one of his experience cars. You see, over at this airfield, this is where one of these places where they do those driver supercar type days. And one of the cars in their fleet has now reached retirement age, and they're raffling it off. People do car raffles all the time. BOTB do them. Everyone seems to be raffling cars these days. I'm going to raffle mine. But normally, it's the sort of car that if I had that kind of money, I probably wouldn't be interested in. However, today is an exception because today they are raffling off my dream Lamborghini, the car that I could have bought if I didn't get the Evora. What am I talking about? It's this. This is a 2004 Gallardo. Now, I have never sat in one of these. I have never driven one of these. Today is not a review. It's not what's happening. Today is showing you this car, and I am going to be driving it, but over there, probably a bit sedately. Nothing exciting is going to be happening, but they're raffling this car off for £20 a ticket, and basically, I made them an offer and I said, I've never driven a Lamborghini before in my life, and you're trying to sell raffle tickets. Let's help each other out here. That is how that has worked. So, they're selling raffle tickets. I will put the link to that in the description below. 20 quid a ticket, 4,000 tickets, you can win a Lambo. There's also some runner-up prizes, including an experience day up here driving other stuff. They actually have 4 Gallardos. This is the last one with a manual box, and that's what's got me really excited because let's you guys have a look. I mean, for a start, it's in a glorious color. Now, this car has 33,000 miles on it. It's just had about its 30th clutch, and I really do mean that, 30th clutch, and this is it. So, but it's got that glorious 6-speed manual shifter. Now let's hop inside and get out the wind for a second. Oh, this is very much old school supercar. Now the car this is reminding me of straight away is an old Esprit because it's got this dash that comes right out towards you. You feel really low. Look at these tiny little windows. The seats are awesome, and it smells like part Italian car, part Lamborghini. You can see a lot of the Lamborghini heritage in these. So this is one of the first cars that had a real strong Lamborghini resemblance. So you've got the center screen here, obviously Lambo at the time. The dials are from not from a Lambo, from an Audi. This very familiar Audi infotainment system. This, however, very different. Let's put the clutch down. Oh. That gearbox shifts really, really nicely. Big, thick, unfortunately kind of cheap looking handbrake lever. And look, you can tell that this car's been used a lot, but it's actually been quite reliable. In fact, they say that of all the cars they have on their fleet, and they have a lot of different cars here, the Lambos are some of the most reliable, which is impressive because these cars do live a hard life. There's no doubt about it. They don't get driven hard, but they do get driven by people that have never ever driven it before. And I've just realised it's got a cassette deck. Wow, look at that, cassette. It's amazing to sort of think how, you know, I mean, I guess maybe 2004 is a lot further away than I really want to think, but yeah, I'm sitting in a Lambo, and I don't have an awful lot of time, but I guess you guys want to see the engine, so I'm going to try and show you that. And one thing to note, this is the first generation Gallardo, which has a 5-litre V10, producing just under 500 horsepower, and it's totally different to the engine that came later, the 5.2, firing order change. This is an even firing engine, and that one's a not, so... Makes nice noises. And I'll see if I can get a shot of the engine for you, and then I'm going to rig some cameras up and drive this thing. And there we go, that's it. A short little video that I hope you guys sort of enjoyed. What was the experience like? Brief. Actually kind of surprising. The car actually was more comfortable than I expected it to be, especially just wearing the massive silly Haman wheels. But you don't have to have it with those, by the way. You can have it with the normal silver ones, which is what I would do. I think if I had this car, there's definitely quite a bit I would do to it. I actually really do like the colour. It's a kind of burgundy red type thing. Be under no illusions, the car has had obviously a hard life here, but it still works, it drives. They have given it the servicing that it's required, so it's probably the most serviced Lamborghini of its mileage around. And actually I did get to push the throttle pedal a bit more than I thought. I think the problem is the guys down here, they don't know me, they don't know my experience level, and of course you've got people with zero experience level driving these cars all the time. So if somebody came to me and said, James, what's a Gallardo like? I would say I really don't know, because I really don't know. I'm not going to claim to have learned much from there about this car. However, I am really, really happy to have ticked that box. And I guess I've got to remember that for a lot of people, you know, I'm very, very lucky in that I get to drive cool, nice cars on the road, on track, at full pelt all the time. For many people, this might be the only way that they get to experience a car like this. And I know that a lot of us petrolheads might look down on it and the way things are done here, but it's what some people want. It's a dream fulfillment thing. You know, I'm excited about the idea of having driven a Gallardo, and yes, I've had only the tiniest little taste of it, but I want more. So if you happen to have a Lambo of any description that you're happy for me to drive for more than 3 minutes, please let me know. However, for now, if you want to win this one, follow the link in the description below to have a go at the raffle. At the end of the day, for 20 quid, it's not a bad car at all. It's the best value Lamborghini around, I suppose. I'm going to have a go. There you go, everyone's doing a bloody raffle now. I don't want to be one of those guys, but I just couldn't turn down the opportunity to drive a Gallardo. And also, it's tiny. Look at how dinky and small it is. And it's got loads of places to mount my camera. So, yeah, there you go. Have a good week, guys. That's why this video's gone out on a Monday, by the way, is that it's not a main feature video. It's just a bonus one. And if you're watching, Fee, film this one with you in mind. Hope you're feeling okay. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.